my best bet. Now, Prize Picks, listen, they don't do bets. They do projection. You're playing against projections. They make that very clear, okay? Not bets, not wagers, okay? But my best bet over here is that I'm taking Georgia to cover the 28 versus Missouri. I just think they're going to obliterate them up there in Columbia.
Yep, I'll give you a couple of mine. Georgia minus 28 against Missouri. I think Kentucky +7 against Ole Miss. Even if Ole Miss wins, I feel like Kentucky probably finds a way to keep this within a touchdown. So at least I would get the push there if it is a touchdown type game. Another one, guys. I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to go Arkansas +17 here. I think that there is something to just this game being where it's played at, and I don't, like I said, I think Arkansas has to play a nearly perfect game. Chris talked about it, win the turnover battle, certainly get some pressure, and just force some sort of mistakes from Bryce Young in that passing offense. But I'll go with Arkansas to keep this, within the +17 line there. So I'll take that one too as my trifecta for the SEC weekend.
I'm not a professional bettor. Don't want to be one. But I think the three things I had the strongest opinion on this week, and this was not by design, it just happened. I like the under in three different games. A&M, Mississippi State, over-under is 45. LSU, Auburn, over-under 46. All this is according to BetUS. And Kentucky, Ole Miss, over-under 53.5. I think I like the unders on those games more than I like anything else. I'm with you on Georgia to cover, and I like LSU to cover. I cannot decide.
To me. Yeah,
I cannot decide how I feel on Arkansas, Alabama. I lean Alabama, but I would just prefer to stay away from that one.
I didn't even think about I got to add LSU to cover on my best bets because they are going to just curb stomp Auburn this weekend. It's going to be brutal in the Plains.
That was 7.5, I think, when it came out.
Yeah, they could make it 17.5, and I would take it.
Quite low. Yeah.
Well,
the only question I have there is LSU scoring a lot against Auburn, but I'm not sure Auburn scores much of anything, which is, again, why I like the under in that one.
Yep, I agree. And I agree with Jay-Way there. Georgia's looking to make a statement.
I think so.
Public service announcement. Don't forget South Carolina and South Carolina State has been moved to Thursday night. Not that that's a
HBCU game, but HBCU action coming in there to take on South Carolina.
Jeff Sagarin had that line in his. If you use his predictive ratings, had 31. I would take the Gamecocks to cover that if that's a thing anywhere.